Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, Tianmin says, just registered through HostGator. When I type in my site name, the basic HostGator logo doesn't pop up. I just get a white screen with the DNS warning. Can you please help out? Yes, we can. And if you follow the steps to install WordPress in one of our videos and are wondering if you did anything wrong, the answer is probably no if you follow those steps. You might be seeing a page like this at HostGator. Maybe a slightly different error, or maybe the page is completely white. Maybe it's this one. I'm really curious exactly what screen you're seeing if you'd care to share that. Or you might be seeing a page at GoDaddy like this one. Might be getting even less information. Any of these screens are essentially possible if you used HostGator or a combination of GoDaddy and HostGator. So we've all seen these screens at some time or another. You're going to be just fine. Let's see how to fix it in order of what I would do. All right, so first, if you registered everything, including domain and hosting at HostGator, you should go to the customer portal at portal.hostgator.com. Just log in. This is how to get to all your controls at HostGator. If you haven't even installed WordPress yet, you can just come here right after you install the hosting plan and the domain name. You just come here and you'll click hosting and then get started with WordPress today, and then you go ahead and install WordPress on your domain name. You can do that before you do anything else because that's the right step. After you register hosting, you'll be taken to this customer portal, so you might not even need to visit that portal.hostgator.com link, and you can also find that link in the email that HostGator will automatically send you. Now, most people have done the domain name, hosting, and WordPress and can't get the WordPress login screen. That's the most common issue that I'm assuming Tianmin has. So what we want to do if that's your case is just make sure your domain is pointing to your host. If you bought both domain and hosting at HostGator, you can come up and click Domains. Once you click on the Domains tab, just open the gear for the domain name you registered at HostGator. And then in name servers, you want to make sure that the first name server and the second name server of your settings right here match the ones that HostGator sent you in your email. And what we're referring to are the name servers from your account info email from hostgator.com, from sales, and it's just first name server and second name server. So even if you registered both domain name and hosting at HostGator, you still need to make sure that your name servers are entered in correctly. There might be just generic name servers in this domain tab instead, and you need to click change and then write in the ones from that your account info email and then click save name servers. Again, this makes sure that your domain name is properly connected to your hosting. If you got your domain name at GoDaddy instead, you'll need to enter in those two HostGator name servers at GoDaddy. So visit GoDaddy, sign in, click on your name in the upper right, then click My Products. Now find the domain name that you want to work with, and once you found it, click on the DNS button for it. This is just a random domain name from our previous e-commerce tutorial. And then in name servers, you're going to do the similar step as we just did at HostGator, although of course you only have to do this at either HostGator or at GoDaddy, not at both of them. So you're going to click change the tab from default to custom, and write in the two name servers, one at the top and two at the bottom, that match the name servers from your account info email at HostGator. And then click save. Upon doing this, propagation begins, and it can take up to 72 hours for your domain name to connect with your hosting. In other words, for you to see the proper WordPress login screen when you visit your domain name. Usually it takes a lot less, especially if you're in a popular area with servers that are updating quickly, like a major city. But again, this is just something that we all have to go through. With your domain name and your hosting properly connected, whether they came from HostGator or GoDaddy, now you can do another step just to increase the speed of the process if you're still seeing those GoDaddy error pages or HostGator error pages. So if you're not seeing this nice WordPress login screen, go to your browser settings. In my case, this is Google Chrome. I can click on this red arrow up here, although it might look different for you if you haven't updated Chrome or if you have, and click settings. And we're going to delete the browser cache. We can scroll down and click advanced and then click Clear Browsing Data. Make sure to check Cached Images and Files. This is the most important one right here. And we can just delete this one, which will get rid of any pages that are getting in the way of your WordPress login screen. Click Clear Browsing Data, and you should be good to go. So now if the propagation is done working and if your website's all connected, then you'll see that login screen. It's possible that one of those white pages or error pages gets stuck there for a little bit too long, so that just speeds it up. And clearing the browser cache is also a great trick to update your site if you're making changes but you're not seeing them on the front end. It's something that we all click on a lot. Alright, aside from the good old hit the refresh button 100 times trick, that's how we'll make sure that you can see the proper HostGator screen or the proper login screen at WordPress. So that should do it. Again, I'm really curious what type of screen you're seeing, whether it's a white screen or an error screen or some sort of new screen that we haven't seen, and we can help you fix it by knowing the exact details. I'll leave you guys with the HostGator support article in the comments, which helps you run other tests on your site to make sure it's running properly. In any case, thanks so much to Tianmin for asking this question and inspiring this tutorial. I hope that was able to help out. Thanks so much for watching, because I really enjoy making these for you guys, and please make sure to subscribe so that you get the answer to your question if you're featured, and so that you get all the latest in WordPress how-to and tips. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know any questions if you can't see your website or if your website is showing an error screen in the comments below, and I'll talk to you next time.